Been a while since we've talked just about COROS, especially the COROS Pace 3, which I've been wearing on and off, not daily, but I've worn it over 200 days now over the last year since it's been released. And I had a charging problem with it where the charging cable just kind of wiggled and I had trouble charging it because if you bumped it or you were driving while charging, it would disconnect and you drive to work thinking, oh, I'll be at 50% or 100% by the time I get to work. No, that wasn't happening. So I reached out to COROS support and I couldn't think of a better place to unbox this than I'm tired of doing unboxings indoors, to be honest. And in case you're wondering, I did ask for a different color, but they said that is not possible at this time. So they sent me a brand new COROS Pace 3 GPS watch in the box. Oh, that is, thank you, COROS. One thing that, well, there's lots of things, but one really awesome thing that makes COROS stand out against Garmin and a lot of the other wearables is they don't offer a 1-year warranty. No, they offer a 2-year warranty. Wow. I was very curious to see how my band has aged. And I've washed it. I haven't washed it in about a week. So this is the underbelly. It stayed pretty white. Explore. Perfection. Oh, that's pretty. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not litter. That is awesome. Boots up, and then I'll pair this. Well, I think I'm going to go for a hike and enjoy the nature. But good support. They sent me a new charger, and then they sent me a prepaid shipping envelope to ship this one back. I thought for a second that I was having battery issues, but I was wrong. Because if we look here at the battery life, estimated 5 days left. I charged it 4 days ago, lots of GPS, so it's still lasting a good 5 to 12 days based on GPS use, notifications, raise to wake, if you're using a really fun animated screen. But I really like this watch. I love how it's button navigation with only 2 buttons, but one button is both a button and a digital dial. And it even has haptic feedback. It's hard to tell here in the wilderness, but did you hear that? A little bit of vibration. Very cool. How many steps have I had today? 8,000. And what's my altitude? 5,446. Oh, sorry, Malacqua. Always put away the blade. There we go. Awesome customer service. I'll pair this and let you know what I think about my replacement. And if you want a link to the battery woes, that's in the description below, or if you're in YouTube, you're seeing it right about now. So what would happen if I wore 2 identical smartwatches for almost a week? The COROS Pace 3 and the COROS Pace 3. Let's talk about it. On the left is my original COROS Pace 3 that I unboxed last year. And then this is the replacement COROS Pace 3 that the support team sent me to replace this one. And then what happens is I forgot, well, I didn't forget. I had this in the box, the replacement one, for quite some time. For one reason or another, this one got disabled. But even though the watch face wasn't usable, it continued to work. I mean, yeah, it says the error code, which has to do with kind of a sample unit, but check this out. When we compare the data side by side, it's pretty identical. Now the steps are a little off. I've worn them in my socks or on my wrist, in pockets, and still it's pretty good. Decreasing load impact 934. This one actually should be more accurate because I was able to do the workouts in this one, and I was going to import them, and then I ran out of time, and it shouldn't matter that much. I really just wanted heart rate 72, 75, 73, 72, 70, 72, 78, 81, 77, 77, spot on, 77, 74, 80, or I can just go the week, 74 average, 78 average. And then I even tracked some sleep with them and stress. So stress today, we're at 30 versus 40. For the week, about 40. That one, 34. Not enough data, so we'll skip stress. Sleep last night, 8 hours and 12 minutes. REM, 38, 29, almost 2 hours. Yeah, some variations, but not totally off. And then yesterday we have 5 hours and 12 minutes. So this one must have fallen out of my sock. Heart rate, 55, 53 to 106. All right. And then that one didn't track sleep. When was oh, there we go. The 25th. 9 hours and 15, 9 hours and 16, 1%, 2%, 24, 19, 5 hour, 58, 20%, 20. Nice. So what does all this mean? Is it both accurate and consistent? And the answer is yes. 32 versus 30, that's pretty close. 32 versus 33, that's really close. And then overall step count, 7,781, 8,673. That's close enough for me. Don't know why this one, maybe my right leg does move that much more than my left. So today, just a couple hundred off. Yesterday, almost identical. On the 27th, really close, within 100 steps. Very nice. So what I wanted to prove is that the COROS Pace 3 is not just accurate, but also consistently accurate. And I think we've done that. I don't know if we really need to dive into that further. It would be cool to do workouts with both, and maybe I can get lucky and I'll have another COROS identical to this one, because I'm keeping this one goes back, and maybe I can get another one, and then I'll do workouts with one on each wrist, maybe one on both wrists. What do you think? So was this a good test? Yes or no? Did I prove that COROS is both accurate and consistent? When I compare the heart rate data and the sleep data to other wearables, it's just right there. They're really close. And I love how light this Pace 3 is. And the battery life is great. I haven't charged this replacement unit for battery manager. Estimated battery life, 7 days, and I'm at 47%. It was charged 7 days ago to 100%. That's pretty awesome. This one, yeah, it's the data's locked, but it's kind of cool that they still allow me to sync the data. So I'll reset this. So if you ever work with the support team and you need to reset your device, step one, you want to resynchronize at least twice. So close the app. There we go. All my apps are closed. And then you want to reopen the app. It'll synchronize. Pull down, synchronize again. And if I try to go to my profile, it says deactivated. So now I just want to click remove. By removing this watch, yep, remove, deleting, and then it resets. And now it's safe to send back to the factory. And then this one, synchronize one last time. This is my test account. Click on the watch. Whoa. Now in this case, I just want to click English, but there we go. And turn off. I'll swipe here and remove. So that removes it from my test account, and then I can add this one to my other account. And the cool thing is it remembers a lot of the settings. So as soon as this one is completely reset, then we can quickly connect it to my real account. English, yes. I love how quickly the binding process or pairing process is. Pairing, please wait. Pairing, Pace 3. Successfully paired, restore to previous settings. And it shows the different watches that I've tested. Apex 2 Pro, Vertex 2, Vertex 2S, Pace 3, last sync today, next. Restoring settings, and it even took me back to my watch face. And now I can show you one more difference, which is actually pretty cool. They redesigned the bar for the band, and they put in this little divot to help you get it on and off. So depending on how you wear it, I'm just going to wear it like this. You just line that in there like so. It's always harder on film, let me tell you. I practice this, I promise. Ah, there we go. And then this one goes right there. And you can use your finger right there, but it is easier to just rotate the bar ever so carefully. So you put the strap on, slide this in, and then you just have that part of the bar exposed with the divot. Slide your fingernail in there, click, and now we can put it on. So off with the Withings scan watch, and the COROS Pace 3 goes back on my wrist. My wrist size is just about 7 inches. Oh yeah, that looks good. Real good. Well, I hope you found that interesting. I sure did. It was really fun testing COROS versus COROS, and they're so light, it's actually pretty easy to wear too. And on one of the days, the one where the step count was just barely off, I wore both on the same wrist. It looked kind of, yeah, it looked weird, but still. So this is going in the mail today. I'll email the support rep to let them know that it's in the mail. I'm sending them just this and the charger. And then I already showed you the band. It did discolor a bit over the last year, but really not too badly. Thanks again for watching, and I'll have another video about gadgets or home improvement or something to that effect soon. Thank you for clicking on by. Have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye.